Hello, my name's Marty Windle from FTMSGlobal, and I'm here today to talk to you about the top 5 reasons why people fail their P3 examination. Now let's look at, first of all, number 5. Number 5 reason why people fail their P3 exam is time management. Very smart students every year fail the P3 exam because they run out of time. They run out of time. They don't finish the exam. They don't finish the key questions. The rule is 1.8 minutes per mark. Allocate your time properly. For a 25-mark question, 45 minutes. 45 minutes for a 25-mark question. The main thing to remember, if you haven't started writing your final question with half an hour to go, you're probably going to fail. Whatever happens, with half an hour to go, start writing your final question. Coming in at number 4, the 4th reason why people fail their P3 ACCA exams is due to the numbers. They are weak at quantitative data. Now the examiner, he gives you numbers in the exam. You must use the numbers, especially if the examiner says or uses the word quantify. Quantify, use the numbers. If you're given profit and loss account and balance sheet information in the exam, you've got to use those numbers too. Calculate your key ratios. Use the numbers. He frequently complains in the examiner's reports that students are given numbers in the exam and they never use them. So when you see numbers, use those numbers or lose marks in the exam. Coming in at number 3 is those things called professional marks. Now I have it on good authority that people who fail the exam, usually they score 0 on professional marks. 4 marks can be a big point in the examination. It can make the difference between success and failure in your examination. So it's important that you get those 4 professional marks that are available in every exam. Key thing is, have a good structure on those professional marks questions. You need a good structure. Start with introduction and remember, finish with a conclusion. Have a nice layout, have a nice style for that professional marks question. That will help you to avoid failing because you don't get the 4 professional marks. On the professional marks question, take a minute, take a pause for thought, think about having a strong introduction, a nice structure, a good conclusion, and a clear analysis in your answer. It's important. 4 marks is important, don't lose them. Now for number 2, why do people keep failing the examination? The reason is they don't answer the question properly. A number of problems can occur for the student. Number 1 is they don't complete all parts of the question. They complete the first part of the question and they forget to complete the thing after the word and. They always forget everything after the word and. I did a question with my class recently where the question asked for business process redesign and benefits. Everybody did the business process redesign, but half the class forgot the benefits. Whenever you see that word and in the exam, draw a big circle around it and highlight the word after the and, so you complete all parts of the question. Students are also using the wrong models. They're using models that are wrong and inappropriate for the examination. So please make sure you revise your core models on strategy like PESTEL, 5 forces, value chain, strategic options, BCG for your exam. Use the right model, look for the keywords and answer the model based on those keywords. Every question has a keyword. Look for that keyword first in the answer. The 3rd issue with not answering the question is doing too much. Many students, they want to be management consultants. That is their dream. They don't really want to become an accountant. They want to be a consultant. So when the question asks you for analysis, the question asks for strategic position, what they do is they start to write solutions, new strategies. They start to make suggestions. Don't make any suggestions unless the question asks specifically for suggestions. If you make suggestions which are not asked for, if you identify solutions which are not asked for, you will score 0 marks in the examination. Only answer what they ask and nothing more. Finally, coming in at number 1, the top reason why people fail their P3 exam is weak application. I see it time and time again when I mark hundreds of homework questions here in Singapore. Application is the key to your exam. You must not just describe the model. Described model is not really needed. What you must do is apply the models to the case. You must give examples based on the models which are relevant to the case. You must be mentioning the case every 4 minutes in the exam. If you're failing to mention the case, you've got a problem. You're not doing enough application. Examples. You must maximize your examples in the exam. Don't copy the case, but use the case to illustrate your point. If it's asking for strategic position, use the case to illustrate the strength or a weakness. Use the case to illustrate an opportunity or a threat. Mention the case, use it to support your answer. That is very important for the exam. The number 1 reason why people fail P3 is weak application. Weak application.